on it, what would you sell it for? My price for my car is $18,000. The less I take for my car is $17,500, and that's just what it is. And honestly, with the raffle, I wasn't gonna have nothing but 175 tickets. I was, cause that would have been the outright price for the car. And people, oh, he gon' just look at all the people in the car. Oh, I'm just here for the comments. This and the third. I never told y'all how much I was gonna sell. I mean, how many tickets I was gonna have. Never told y'all that. I just let them talk in the comments. We got some people, like, I know the guy Corey. Now, I'm not talking about Corey because I watched Corey. Now, Corey have done rappers, but one of his girlfriends said that his rappers are scams. And, you know, he doing his final one. You know what I'm saying? That's what gave me the idea. I said I should rap it at my car out. But the thing that he used some type of online thing. And it's like 50. I think you get 50. You pay $50 for 50 tickets. Or I don't know how many, like how he do his. But they have said he have had people to win. You know what I'm saying, and take the money. But I wasn't doing that. I wasn't gonna do that. That's why I was hesitating on, like, hold on, y'all, hold y'all money. Wait till I get things in order, because I was gonna go straight through my bank and just use Zelle. So that way, when it goes to my bank, I have the proof of the transactions and this, that, and the third, your name, your first and your last name, and all that, you know what I'm saying, through Zelle. You get what I'm saying? But I said, nope, I'm not going to worry about doing it. So it's fine. Y'all lost out on a car that you probably could have won. You never know who could have won the car. But I already had stated. And I know some of y'all up on here probably heard me say on one of my lives that I wasn't allowing nobody from my hometown to get in the raffle. If I was, it was going to be who I wanted to. You see what I'm saying? But people going to talk. People going to say this and say that. What's wrong with the car? Because that's a brand new car. That's a nice looking car. For you to want to sell it, what's going on with the car? Ain't nothing going on with my car. If it's still rolling. The car not stolen. The car not nothing. It runs good. Good on gas. I'm talking about you can put $15 in that gas tank and that bitch full. Exactly, Esther. And that's what they said. They said, oh, he trying to scam people. That's what Maine said. Maine said that. And he was fucked up wrong for that, because I ain't even know nothing about him having no damn raffle. They said that he did one and he never went on with the thing. But why does that matter on what I'm doing with my car? But I'm not going to sell it. I'm not going to sell it, and I'm not going to raffle it. I'm going to keep my car. I'm going to keep it. So it's fine. Y'all folks believed who you want to believe. Then there was another lady that was in the comments. She a troll, because I just seen her on one of the bloggers pages in the comments. She a troll. She said, oh, I'm just here for the comments because I want to see who gonna really win a car for $100. I paid out 2 cars, baby. My Chrysler and that one. The Chrysler is still technically mine because I still didn't get my 1,000. You see what I'm saying? Oh, I asked Shakira. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep my car in my truck. I'm going to keep everything. Just to show people. Better not to tell them. God going to see me through everything. And even everybody, I hate that the good got to suffer with the bad. Because some people was like, he ain't even asking y'all for no suggestions. You got so many people that come in telling me how to do my own stuff. Why would you say something about me? Knowing that this is my damn car. I do whatever the fuck I want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? If I want to pick the bitch up and put it on top of the roof, I would have did it. You get what I'm saying? So I keep the motherfucker. Why I do what, Nigel? Melvin, what's up? Because I could have just kept it in my damn community and say I'm not going to offer it for people online. I could have just did it in my community. They was ready. I'm talking about people, please keep me updated on the raffle. TC, please save my spot. Because I said it was limited spots. If you read, it was only 175 tickets. So at 175 tickets, I wasn't going over 175 tickets. So first come, first served. If people get 2 and 3 tickets, that's them. It'll be close. You see what I'm saying? But no, you had somebody, oh, he gonna scam y'all. He gonna keep the money. He gonna do this, he gonna do that. Exactly, Mary. Whether I want to sell it, whether I want to give it away, whether I want to raffle it, what if I want to rent it, whatever I want to do with it, that's my car. I put my $30,000 on that bitch. I paid $35,000 all together for that car. And I had 31,000 miles on it. 31,500 miles on it. When I first got it back in 2022. That car was number 3 years old. Because it's a 2020. I don't know when it was actually original made, but I know it's made, it came out, it's a 2020 model. So I got it in 2022 of March. So the car was still just like new. It was still up in the markets. You see what I'm saying? As when you buying it. And I'd have had the 2022, 2023, 2024, and here we are in 2025. It's June. These cars are still worth 20. Somebody had a Camry. Hondas are good cars. Somebody had a Camry on Marketplace. They was going to sell theirs for $18,500. And it was an 18 model of a Toyota Camry. You see what I'm saying? I said, well, shit, I'm 17.5, and if they selling theirs for 18.5, mine's a 2020, mine's way newer than that. So, and they had more miles than what I had. You get what I'm saying? So, people can say whatever they want to say, baby. I'm going to keep mine. And I pray in advance that you can go find you something that you can pay off too. God bless me with one vehicle that's already paid for. I don't have to even pay a note on this truck. I chose to pay a note on this truck. But when I go out on family vacations and stuff like that, I won't have to worry about having to rent a vehicle, a SUV like this. Because I used to always rent. And cousins already know that because when I moved to Texas, I had rented a goddamn GMC XL. And when I rented that GMC XL, the cousin was like, T, well, you got a new truck? I said, no, yeah. I said, I love this truck, though. I said, I'm going to go get me one like this. And as soon as I got paid again, I went and got me one when I had that Yukon. So, after my Yukon sold it out, I got this. I had a transmission problem on my Yukon. Well, I didn't get no size for it, but it kept slipping. Some was slipping. And them GMC is known for going out. And these here too. And stuff like that. If I gotta get a transmission, baby, you can have it. I'm not buying no goddamn. She said, 175 times 100, that's 17.5. You would have made just on the tickets alone. Then whomever name was for would have still have to outright buy the car for 17.5. You would have still been making $35,000 off the 100 course. He said, am I correct? No, you're absolutely wrong. You're absolutely wrong. If I told you I had 175 tickets, now you right on that part. 175 tickets times 100 is 17.5, right? At first, what I said, I was going to do it for 18. But I said the less I take is 17.5. So I said, if I do my raffle, 175 tickets. At first, everybody was going to get one ticket. But I thought about it. I said, it's going to be kind of hard, 175 people. If I was just going to say 175 people and they all got one ticket in there, it's going to be kind of hard because there's too many people. Now, if I got the same people and they say, well, baby, I'm going to get 2 tickets because I'm trying to win this. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. They're going to leave me with 173 more tickets to sell. The 17.5, that's all I was going to get. And that was going to be half of my money back from the $35,000 that I've already paid. So I wasn't going to sell the car outright after I collected money from the raffle. You think I was going to go behind people back and say, well, nobody won, and I was just going to pull a random name? Somebody would have said, well, you just raffling and you took all the money, this, that, and third, and you selling me the car. I wasn't going to do that. That's not what I'm saying. I said I paid $35,000 for that car. I think 28... 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, yeah. Because when I got it, I had no credit. I put $7,000 down on the car. Well, I had credit, but I think my mama helped me. My mama co-signed for me. Yeah, my mama had to co-sign for me because she had, credit. But they said that by me having, like, my credit just not being, because I didn't have no car on my credit. That Chrysler came from a salvage yard. Well, I didn't have to show credit and all that. So, $35,000 that I put all together on that car. And not include, really more than that, because I paid a monthly note for a year of $700. So you do 12 months, you do 701 to be exact. No, 703. Do 703 times 12. I paid that car, well, actually, times 13. Do 703 times 13. And add that money up. Add the financing money up. Plus the 7,000, plus the 28,000. And tell me what you get, and whatever you get out of that, deduct $1,800 off of it, because I did get a check back off my car because I had overpaid. So if you add all that up, subtract $1,800, that's how much altogether I paid for that car. And it was over 30-some thousand. How are you arguing with someone young enough to be your child? That's insane. Good morning. Good morning, Lindsay. Susan, good morning. How you got a whole wife and worry about somebody else younger than you? That's insane. Me and should be concerning. Right, Shakia. You still can get at least 22,000 because of that more. Exactly, Deandra. But I'm cheating myself. I've always been that person. I'm cheating myself because I said, you know what? What I could do is, I said, I just sell it for 17.5. Well, it was 18. That's my offer. That was my first offer. 18,575. 18,575. That's what the dealerships wanted to get it for. But I said, nope, y'all cheating me. Because when y'all get this car, y'all gonna go put the car online for probably $25,000. You see what I'm saying? And I'm still losing. You're not gonna get something that I'd have paid my money off of it, then you gonna go and resell it for another price. I don't like that. I don't like when people do that. I do not like when people do that. You cannot do that, not to me. I can't stand when people do that. If somebody giving you a deal on something, and you gonna go back and you gonna sell it for a higher price to try to get somebody else money, don't do that. I've never been that type of person. No, man, I've never been that type of person, and I'm not. Can't stand when people do stuff like that. I know how much I'd have paid on this car. I paid a note of $703 for a year, literally for a year. Well, 13 months after I got that car. So I don't care what nobody say. But I'm going to let them keep talking. Because some of the ones that's talking probably not even driving around in the 2020. They probably driving around and something they got to keep putting oil in you. You get what I'm saying? But they got so much stuff to say. Thank you, Felice. Good morning, Angela Boo. That's the only thing I'm saying. But it's fine, Boo. I'm good. I keep my car. I keep my car, Boo. One of my sister friends called me, and she said, "Boo, how much you selling your car for?" I said, "People think I'm selling the car for like, 8,000, 10,000, or less than 10,000. You know what I'm saying?" And I said, "But I'm not doing it because I know how much money I put in my car." And she say, "Well, you right. No, you ain't got to do that." She said, "But if you think about noting it out, have you thought about noting it out? Because I note it out." And I said, "I haven't thought about that." I said, "But I'll let you know, Boo."
Diamond, club, double. King, triple. King, diamond, double. Spade, hearts. Lucky, double. Spade, triple.
That's what I'm saying, calling out nonsense. They just mad. They mad because she said the dealership is not going to pay you the same amount they're going to sell it for. They won't make any money that way. You need appraiser on the card from the adjuster so you know exactly what it's worth and sell. Right. Why y'all mad about his car? That's what I'm saying. How are you doing? I'm doing good, Nakiba. You got me eating ice. Hey, love. Good morning, T. Moorhead. You know I've been told you don't sell it. Angela Goodwin, good morning. A lot of people told me don't sell that car. T, don't sell that car. But Juanita, I wish I was Juanita shit. Juanita don't pay them but $200 for her goddamn car note. I'm good, boo. I'm good, baby. God gonna see me through. I can see if I was 3 months behind on my trailer, or 3 months behind on my car note, I mean my truck note and all that. I can see if I was 3 months. I'm not 3 months. Baby, I'm current. So I'm fine. I still got more time to think about what I'm going to do. I'll be back in school working and driving the bus before you know it. So I ain't worried about it. I know how to do this. Trust me. Then I get a little raise too for the next school year, so I ain't worried about that, boo. I make my time, my hours. Now you see it post on YouTube. I know. It's just folks be so mad. I'm talking about mad for no reason. Man, because they anybody that thought about a scam, the first thing that come to your mind, oh, that's a scam. How am I going to scam somebody and it's my well-known presence in this, that, and the third? You think I'm going to get up on the internet and scam somebody in front of their face so they can have that against me? Are you serious? I really want to get rid of my car, though, because I said I was going to get another car. That's what people don't understand. And the other car I want, that note going to probably be about 6, 7. Going to be about the same price. But, you know, I don't know. But I can go trade the car in and go get something else. That's probably what I do, but I don't know. I ain't really worried about it because I don't like driving a car anyways. I like my truck better. And I'm finna take my rims off today probably. Put my factories back on for a minute until I get my 2 tires.